What's up everyone on the internet? Thank you for making this video party. I am so excited to upload this one for you guys because this video we're going to be taking a look at an anime that really took me on our journey of self-reflection and appreciation for the time we have with our friends and family. And that would be Frieren Beyond Journey's End. This anime just wrapped up this season, and going into it, I never read any of the original source material, but I did read the description on myanimelist.com, and from what I read, the story was mainly going to focus on this elf's journey after her friends had defeated the Devil King and have slowly grown old and passed away. And just looking at that alone, I thought to myself, okay, if this is going to be another Makia kind of story, I am all in, because I'm fascinated with the idea of immortal characters going through time knowing that their non-immortal friends are going to eventually die, which made me realize that there are certain things in life that we all go through. We're born, we laugh, we cry, we smile, and then eventually we die. And while the end of our journey is certain, it may take others longer to get there, which is where we meet Frieren, who is this elf mage who has helped her friends defeat the Devil King and save the world. And that quest took about 10 years to complete. But to Frieren, it might as well have been a week. And it's not until decades pass by to where she realizes that she really wished she had to spend more time with her friends who have now grown old and are starting to pass away. It's like when you were in high school on graduation day when you took one look at your friend and said, "Hey, see you later." And then later turned into days, then to weeks, then to months, then to years. And before you knew it, that was the last time you were ever going to see that person. And you think to yourself, man, I wish I would spend more time with them. And then we cut to the opening song. But anyway, after a strong start, the story then focuses on Frieren going through life without her friends, which is where she learns that there's a place beyond where her journey ended, see what I did there, where she can be reunited with the spirits of her lost friends and finally get the closure she needs. Now, in order to get to this place, she has to take the exact same route she took the first time, and it's probably going to take the same amount of time to get there, so probably 10 years. Now, for anyone, 10 years is a long time, but for Frieren, and to quote The Hobbit,
100 years is a mere blink in the life of an elf. I'm patient. I can wait.
And then we start our new journey. So one of the things I loved about this anime is how they portray the passage of time, because for a very good portion, there are several episodes that have subtitles that show you just how many years have gone by. And not only that, but there are also visual moments as well when you see some of Frieren's new friends grow up before our very eyes, which just shows you how much time has passed since we started this new journey. Okay, one little nitpick I have, and it's not about the show, it's actually about Frieren, which is she loves to waste time. I mean, in the story, there is a brief mention that she wasted 3 years in a small town just to get a spell book. Oh my god, I could never travel with that kind of person. It's like going on a road trip with someone who just wants to stop at every town we pass by just to sightsee. Now, aside from Frieren, we also have Fern, who is kind of like Frieren's apprentice, whom Frieren has watched over since she was a little girl. And then we also have Stark, who is an apprentice of one of Frieren's old friends. And when you see these characters together, it's almost like the original party we started off with. And knowing that this journey is going to take us 10 years to complete, the story wants us to get invested with these characters. And what better way to do that than to go on a lot of side quests? And that's pretty much the majority of the anime, as you watch this group of friends go on different adventures while at the same time making their way toward their final destination. One of the other things I liked is how throughout the story there are several moments sprinkled in where we do get to see the original journey play parallel to our new journey, as obstacles in the past help us deal with problems in the present. And this is where the anime took me by surprise, because oh my god, the animation goes wild in the best possible way as you see just how strong Fern and Stark really are, because this show loves to have its wax on wax off sort of moments where you see even the simplest moves can overcome an opponent. Now when you look at Frieren, while this season doesn't show her doing crazy spells from the get-go, you do get a sense of just how strong she really is when you realize that this is an elf who is over 1,000 years old, and in her time of solitude, she spent most of her time studying magic longer than any human or demon before her. Holy crap, I just realized something. She's older than Yoda. I mean, Yoda died at over 900 and he was an old guy when he passed away. Now when you look at Frieren, she's over 1,000 and she looks like she's in her 20s, in her prime. It just makes you wonder, just how old is she gonna get? But anyway, there are two moments in this season where you do see just how powerful she really is. And without getting into spoilers, one moment involves just her sheer presence. The other moment shows you just how many spells she has learned in her lifetime. So while it can be a bit of a drag to get from one place to the next, there are several episodes where the animation takes the story to a whole other level. Which brings me to my next point, and that would be pacing, and oh my god, this show is a slow burn. Because this journey is going to take us 10 years to complete, one could imagine that this first season was going to be a long one, given how it clocks in at 28 episodes rather than the standard 24. And at the same time, it almost feels like we're going on this journey as well, but we're watching it from Frieren's perspective because we have a long time to get to know our human characters and watch them grow up before our very eyes. And by the time the season was over, we're not even halfway through this quest. In fact, I don't think we're even a quarter of the way through this quest. But to bring up that old cliche saying, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Yep, this show is the epitome of that old saying. And in a way, this anime also reminds us that we are all on a time limit. How we choose to spend that time is up to us, and we can choose to cherish that time with the people we care about. And that's why I loved this show so much. So overall, I had a wonderful time with this show. It's funny, it's adventurous, and at the same time, it's very heartwarming. So if you're looking for something to watch that'll take you on a magical journey, I highly recommend you watch this anime. Well, that's going to be it for this video, guys. That was my review on Frieren Beyond Journey's End. If you like what you saw, hit the subscribe button. So you guys, up from this channel. I'll see you next time with a brand new video. Bye-bye.